In this video we're going to be talking about a shoe that I know absolutely nothing about. Everybody to a very confused FORDY Runs HQ. Yes, because we've got the EVORIDE Speed on the channel and I know nothing about it. Right, okay, so you guys were asking about the EVORIDE Speed. It sort of appeared on the ASICS website with no fanfare, no marketing, and it was just on there. And then you guys have been commenting saying, are you going to get the EVORIDE Speed? I've seen it on other channels, you guys asking about the EVORIDE Speed. So I thought, you know what, let's check out the EVORIDE Speed. Now I kind of like the EVORIDE shoe from a few years ago. It was a lighter version of like the Glide Ride-ish. It had the guide toe technology in it, but it's got like a lower drop, and it was just a lighter, quicker shoe than the Glide Ride. And then this sort of speed version's come out, which is kind of, well, interesting. Right, so here it is, and I'm not sure about the looks, but we'll come on to that in a bit. But honestly, genuinely, I've struggled to find out any of the sort of stats and features that we usually do on the channel about this shoe, because basically the ASICS website is terrible. So the things I do know for sure, we've got Flight Foam Blast midsole, we've got AHA rubber outsole, we've got a mesh upper, and that's about it. Oh, guide toe technology, which is carried over from the previous versions and on the Glide Ride. If you don't know what that is, that's like the ankle movement, reducing ankle movement, and it's just trying to help you a little bit along like that. If you look, they built up the medial and lateral sides to give, I wouldn't say any form of stability, but let's say guidance on the shoe. What I can tell you is it's 125 pounds, it fits true to size, and it's a lightweight, I'll come on to the weight, up-tempo daily trainer. So lightweight, 9.3 ounces, 265 grams. It does fit true to size. There's a nice bit of foam around the heel. The tongue is gusseted, but it also with the tongue, it's really breathable there. They've done a cracking job around there. I really like the detailing around the lacing and the midfoot lockdown. If you see that along there, I really do like that. We've got a pull tab on there, and that's probably about it in terms of stuff that we do know. With regards to the stack, now this is the thing, if you know what the stack is on this shoe, please let me know in the comments. Now I'm guessing here, and I'm basing it against some other shoes, similar sort of stack heights, I'm guessing we've got about 31, 32 stack in the heel, and it's probably with about a 5mm drop, this shoe, because the previous versions had about that, so we're going down to sort of middle 20s in terms of underfoot here. So I'm guessing, and again it's purely a guess, please correct me in the comments, we need to know what it is. I think it's about 31, 32, and then obviously you've got the 5mm drop, but it's very hard to find any information about this shoe. Okay, so let's do the things I like on this sort of early review and the things I don't like. Okay, so in the sort of 20 odd miles that we've done, I've really liked the basic easy-going feeling of the shoe. Basic's not a bad word. I kind of like a shoe that I can just put on and go out the door and run. I can do various paces in the shoe, I've found, and it's just a simple classic running shoe. I like the stability of it. You're not moving about like you do in some of the Nova Blast models. I like the sort of lower stack feel of the shoe. I like the rocker in the shoe with the Flight Foam Blast, and actually I like the Flight Foam Blast because it's not overly soft. You get the confidence to run pretty quick in it, but at the same time when you ease off, it feels nice. I like the fact that it's 125 pounds. I like the fact that it fits true to size. And I just like the overall comfort of the shoe with the upper and the fit. It's a really good example of an ASICS running shoe. It just fits really good, it's comfortable, and it does what you'd want from an ASICS running shoe. Okay, the things I don't like, and there's not many of them, is the outsole. I think the outsole's not very good. This AHA rubber, I think it's the same on the Nimbus. It's not brilliant, and they could do with improving it because it's spring here in the UK, and I'll be sliding about a little bit with it. Now, I'm not particularly overjoyed by the look of the shoe. Now, you could say, well, you know, aesthetics, blah, blah, blah. I get it, right? But I want a shoe that looks good, and I don't think necessarily it looks that good. I think they could have done some really cool things with this shoe. But I'm not going to mark it down for that. I'm just being honest and saying there are things I don't like. I tell you the other thing I do like. and that's the build quality. If I compare this against, like for example, the New Balance Propel version 4, I'm not seeing glue sprayed all over the places, I'm not seeing gaps in the midsole and things like that. This is a very well put together shoe. So as an up-tempo daily trainer, it works. It's a shoe that you can have in your rotation to complement maybe the Nimbus 25. It's a shoe you can have in your rotation that maybe complements the Metaspeed Sky Plus. I think that's a good shout. It is a shoe, if you're a big ASICS fan, that you can slot in and get some of that faster work done, but at the same time, you know, you can get some of those daily miles done. So maybe, for example, you've got a tempo run, but you've got, I don't know, mile warm-up. You can do that mile warm-up. You can get a little bit of tempo pace in, then you can come back out. This is a shoe that can easily do that. There's no bells and whistles here. Obviously, there's no plate in the shoe. It's really nice in terms of the rocker feel of the shoe, so that's good. But yeah, it's a shoe that can slot in. I see why they've done it into the ASICS sort of rotation lineup, whatever you call it. It is a shoe, like, it's a Magic Speed 2 without the plate, basically. So it's a good training shoe. It does complement some of the other shoes, but here's the thing. I don't know why you would buy it when you can get the Nova Blast 3 for under £100. See what I mean? And this is the thing. I think this is the best way to conclude this sort of first impressions video. And that is to wait for this shoe to get heavily discounted. I remember the EVORIDE 2, or was it EVORIDE 3, you could pick up for like £50, £60. And I think that's the thing with this shoe. You've got to wait. Don't go out and buy this now. Wait. You know, if you're looking for a sort of slightly peppier, faster shoe to complement some of your other ASICS shoes or some of the other shoes you've got, then wait, and then go and get like the Nova Blast 3 or something like that. But I think once this is discounted down, then it offers an opportunity to get it and slot it into your rotation. But you know, you're going to get limited probably use out of the shoe to a degree if you've got it into the rest of your rotation, but you're going to get it at an affordable price, and that's where it comes attractive. So don't rush out and buy it. It is a good shoe. I really like it, actually. It's a really good shoe, but I don't think you need it. Does that make any sense? So just hold your fire. Don't rush out and buy it. Wait till it gets discounted down. Pick it up in the sales. Pick it up when it's cheaper. It will slot in. It's probably a good shoe for those sort of summer months that you can just, you know, stick it on, go out, do park run, whatever. Maybe, you know, between races, whatever you're doing, I don't know. But it is a good shoe. But just don't pay the £125, which is still good value, by the way. Putting it out at £125 is good, but we know this thing's going to get discounted down. So just wait, hold fire, and pick it up then. Right, okay, so that's it. That's the first impressions sort of done. We'll put more miles in it. I'll report back, let you know how I've been getting on with it, as we always do. So until then, I'll catch you later.